Hello everyone, I'm Chris Erkley. Welcome to your Wednesday edition of Political Empire. On Tuesday, the Riverside County Board of Supervisors passed an ordinance that would require pit bull owners in unincorporated areas of the county to spay and neuter their pit bulls. I'm joined now by Press Enterprise's Jeff Horseman. Jeff, how did this come about?
Well, this has been worked on since April, and the supervisors asked county staff to bring an ordinance back, and there were two main concerns. One is a recent string of highly publicized pit bull attacks in which people have been killed or injured. And then the county animal control services people were saying that there's an overabundance of pit bulls in their shelters. Like 20% of all dogs are pit bulls, and they also count for 30% of all the dogs that the county has to euthanize.
And who has opposed this?
Well, a lot of pit bull owners and breeders and advocates who believe that the breed really gets a bad and undeserved name through media and sensationalized reports of attacks. And they say that this type of ordinance is discriminatory, that what they call breed-specific legislation doesn't work, and that with the proper training and socialization, any pit bull can be a good household pet.
And how is this going to play out for pit bull owners, and also how is it played out in other areas?
Well, if you live in a city and have a pit bull, right now you don't have anything to worry about. This ordinance only applies to what's called the unincorporated area, which isn't part of any city. And San Bernardino County has had a pit bull sterilization on the books for a few years now. And while the number of attacks has gone down, it should be noted that recently in Colton there was a case of a 2-year-old boy who was, according to relatives, dragged out of his window by a pack of pit bulls and killed. And this was in Colton, by the way.
Where do we go from here with this ordinance?
Well, because, like I mentioned, it doesn't apply to cities, what the county wants to see happen is all the cities kind of adopt their own version of the county's pit bull sterilization ordinance. And so I think what you're going to see is, what you might see in the coming months is a number of cities, maybe they might tweak it a little bit, but, having their own version so that, this type of requirement applies at a broader level.
All right, Jeff, thank you for joining us. That does it for your Wednesday edition of Political Empire. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.